Sorry. I. Hello. Okay. Ano man tong uban? Sige, let's keep work him. Let's keep doing this one. So we have here on the next page or the next slide, some letters may not be pronounced at all. For example, in the word autumn, we do not pronounce the letter N. Sword, we don't actually pronounce the letter W. Resign, silent G. Pterodactyl, silent P. Lamb, lamb, that's lamb man. Course, we don't actually pronounce the P because if you're talking to a client and you pronounce it as corpse, patay na sila ha. So course na siya. In psychology, silent P. In right, silent W. And in not, silent K. So there may also be no letters to represent a sound that occurs in a word. For example, cute. The word cute does not have a single letter to represent the sound Q and use. Although there is a two symbol representation of the sound U in the word use. That's J and U sound. Okay? Okay. Questions so far.
So far.
Let a response
And so
be
far, ma'am.
none so far. Okay. Next, let's proceed. Let's go to a little bit of history of the phonetic alphabet. So in 1888, the IPA or International Phonetic Alphabet was invented in order to have a system in which there was one-to-one correspondence between each sound in language and each phonetic symbol. So someone who knows the IPA knows how to pronounce any word in any language, and that's really amazing. Okay, so dialectal and individual differences affect pronunciation, but the sounds of English is actually pretty difficult. So we have here a phonetic alphabet of the English pronunciation. So we have here simple alphabet, phonetic alphabet like the consonants P, B, M, F, V, and then the key T, D, N, S, Z, and so on. But we have also pretty specific symbols like the theta, like the t, d, the sh sound, the z sound, and the ch, j, and the w sound. We also have that one, and we also have the ngungu sound or the ng sound, the ng sound. We also have here for our vowels. In English, in our regular alphabet, we only know 5 vowels, right? In a regular alphabet, or vowels rather, we only know 5 vowels. But in phonetics, we have like 13, I think, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 gali na siya, including the diphthongs. The monophthongs and diphthongs is included in the vowels in phonetic alphabet. So for our regular monophthongs or the single sound vowels, we have E, A, U, the hard U and soft U, foot, and hard E and short E and long E, bit and beat, beats na po na siya. We also have the bet and the boat O, the glide O, and then the bore or the C sound like O. We also have the extended A, different pronunciation of the sound A or the letter A, bar, pot, bot, sofa, or the schwa. We also have the diphthongs, 3 kinds of diphthongs. We have the AI or bite. We have the oi sound, OI, and then the ow sound, which is represented by the sound or diphthong AU. Okay, so although there are these symbols that would be represented to indicate how a word is pronounced, each word has also different spelling. Same as a spelling or a transcription of a word has also different kinds of regular spelling in English. For example, the assignment that I gave you last time, ang sakit tong assignment ha, katong fryer o carrier nga sound. Remember that one? It's a F-R-I-E-R siya nga transcription. It has two possible spelling in English. Fryer as in taga-prito and fryer nga pare. Fryer siya na ba? So there are, a sound in English might have different words in the English language, but has one spelling in phonetic transcription. Okay? Let's proceed. So, using IPA symbols, we can now represent the pronunciation of the words as follows. Though, thought, rough, bow, through, and would. So I want you guys to always remember that it's always, when doing transcription, it's very important that you have by your side the phonetics table, like this one, because as you pronounce the word, everyone, you can actually identify what is the correct symbol for that sound. All right, for example, we start with the word pie, rather. We start with the word pie. We can see here. Okay, we have here the word pie. Where do we pronounce the sound of P? It's in the bilabial. We know what bilabial is. It's in your left. And it's a stop, means to say it's voiceless. It's voiceless and it's stop, meaning to say it's plosive siya or stop. For example, p, b, m. The sound or the air in your mouth is stopped by the closure of your lips. And so it's voiceless, means to say only there's no air or vibration in your vocal tract that goes through your mouth to pronounce the word pie. Okay, unless otherwise you include the consonant or the vowels IE, which may represent the which may represent that plosive or that voiceless sound in English. Okay? Question so far, B? Question so far?
None so far.
Let our
None,
response
ma'am.
be none so far. Okay, let's
Wala,
proceed.
ma'am.
Let's proceed. Okay, so I will just basically be discussing shortly, okay, because you have done this previously. Just a reminder of how to do it. So let's go to the second slide, the second lecture notes. So for example, here we have this one. This is the consonant chart, just like the one I showed you before, but this one has more, this one uses a different symbol than the other one. And some of these are very strange and are very difficult to write even in normal writing transcription by hand. So we are just going to use the basic ones in the previous, this one, in the previous previous lecture notes. So when you do your transcription, make sure to use the simple ones. Please do not use the ones that you see on the internet with a tail, like this S, like this C, like this one. Okay, you can use the glottal sound of question mark, but please do not put tails on everything. These are word transcription. I would probably prefer you to use the simple ones, like simple S, simple Z, and the like. The T, F, the DZ combination, and not this one. Okay? But here is an example of how we are going to pronounce certain words in English. Okay, remember that when you do a transcription, everyone, in some cases, you are going to use a bracket. A bracket. Instead of using the slash bitaw. So let's see here. For example, Let's go with the word bean. Okay. For example, the word bean. It's transcribed using this symbol. Okay. Some cases, ingon na ni siya in regular writing. But for our case, if you see in your quizzes in Moodle, I'm using this one, the slash one. For example, B, E, N for the word bean. And that's okay. Okay, as long as you don't remember to put this one once you transcribe a word into transcription. Okay? ¿Entiendes?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood.
Okay, well done. Okay, so let's proceed. Any questions so far first?
None so far,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
regarding atong sa quiz
Nanso.
previously,
Uh-huh. Sige,
nag-transcribe ko rin po ito na kong
aha, sa to.
la itong sa quiz na ta nato siya na sense mo yata then ko siya into wala siya nakuhan wala na ako nabot ng slash
Sige, okay lang. That's okay.
ma'am.
But for
And,
next time once in the quiz mangod, I think in the in the assignment, just put a slash or a bracket once you write the transcription, because that is an indication that that word is a transcription and not a regular word. Okay?
knowledge, ma'am.
Okay, what else? What else? What else can I do for everybody? What else? What else? What else? Wala na? Sure ba? Mag-quiz na ta. Tarong ba? Dadi ko ganana na maghilom-hilom do. Gusto ko na ipangutan na. Like, sama-sama. Nga nung gwapa ka. Charot. Bitaw, unsa ba? Okay, let's have an example first. Okay, how do you transcribe this? Okay, let's have an advanced transcription exercise here. Let's do this one. How do you transcribe the word ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw. Okay, let's have the word. Okay, I'm gonna do the whiteboard. Can you see the whiteboard, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So let's do the word again. Again na siya, again. How are we going to write again in a transcription? There are two possible transcription of the word again. Again, again, again. How? How, the Carabao, the bad. Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, so let's start first with the sound This is a schwa sound, so we have the inverted E, right? Am I correct? Am I correct? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I right?
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
right? Am I wrong? Okay, so let's go with the next sound, G, which is simply pronounced or spelled in transcription as the G sound, right? Okay, but some people mispronounce this third sound, gan, gan. So we have the inverted E for sound again, right? Right? And then the N sound.
ma'am.
Okay, so that
Yes,
is
ma'am.
one of the transcription. Again, a schwa, a G, an inverted 3 for the S sound, and then an N for the last sound of N. But what is the other one, ma'am? Some people would pronounce again as this one, using the diphthong A-I-N. Again, again. Again, because that is the pronunciation in British English, for example. So they pronounce not again, but again, 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 again. Para pa-slide siya diri nga part sa sound sa A. Okay? Questions? Why? Nasabtan ko daring dapita?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure ba? Understandable ra. Mag-quiz na ta.
Allah.
Yes.
Okay.
Try example, ma'am.
Another example, let's have a broad transcription. So when we say broad transcriptions, everyone, kana na siyang tag longer, longer. So ni longer sentences na siya. For example, in ano man god, in transcribing longer sentences, like the ones in your assignment, for example, this one, let me copy this first. Then we'll go back here. The one that is, or is that assignment or quiz? In your quiz, rather, I told there's an activity there that you can. Pwede siya ma-erase. Clear all my drawing. So let's try here. This one. This is in your assignment, right? This one? Okay. What's this? This is a proverbial expression. How are we going to write this one?
Still waters.
Still waters run deep.
Okay, so the answer here is still waters
And
run. What
Run.
the
Run.
are you?
Still
Are
waters
you?
Run
run.
deep.
are you, ma'am?
Okay, all right. So this is how we are.
you?
Okay, so are you? Okay, let's try another. Sentence or proverbial expression. So you might find this in your assignment later. Okay, let's have an apple a day keeps the doctor away. How are we going to write that? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Let me write that first. An apple a day. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, let's see. How are we going to write that in transcription? Anybody who has a brilliant mind and idea to share their... Listen kayo, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, for example, let me share an example with you guys. Okay, here is an example of that transcription. Let me first. Okay, let's go with this one. Let me share my screen. Okay, let's use this one. For the sound and apple, mean to say an sound, the letter nga o nga apple. Okay, although there is double P, we can only use one. Apple, right? What else? An apple. Apple. So there is a schwa. There is a schwa there. So let's go see here. An apple. Okay, wait. Let me erase. An apple. There's a schwa here. Schwa. We refer to this. We refer to this sound. Ano, wala na sa dakong kuon. Wait, kadjot lang kaayo. Okay pa ta, guys? An apple a day. Sorry, kaya sumpay na siya. A day keeps. What's next? Keeps the. What's next, guys? Help me. Keeps the keeps the unsa may kuan vowel sa kadinga the
D.
This is D ha, D na siya ha, D kanang ana ba the doctors Doctors is pronounced as actually D lang siya. Doctors. Isa pa man. Help me, help me, help me. Doctors.
Doctor.
What's the
E.
vowel?
E.
A, K. Although the doctor is in C, doctor. And then the schwa, doctor away. Is that correct? Okay, let's try to. While waiting for the rest, let me write that again. Let me write the transcription again para dili ta mga dili ta mga labad atong ulo daring dapita, no? Sige, so here's the transcription of the text. Start with the text first. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So let's write using this one. Okay. Wait lang. Annotate. Whiteboard. This one. Ah. Keep him coming, guys. An apple a day. Keeps the doc doctors keep the doctor away. Okay. Mana. Nanang uban. Okay. All right, so let's review that a little bit. Sorry guys, katag 40 minutes sa good tama na tong time, no? So let me share again my whiteboard. Here it is. Okay, as you can see, I've written it in one whole sentence. Supposedly, sumpay na siya, wala na siya space, wala na siya space, wala na siya space, wala na siya space, wala na siya space. Supposedly. Pero, for the sake of you to understand how each word is pronounced in this sentence or transcribed in this sentence, I made sure nga na space para dili ta malibog. Okay? Claro, entiende? See? Let our response be?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay,
Yes,
so let's start
ma'am.
with each word in the sentence or in the proverbial expression. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So we have here, please remove the window from share. Okay, we have here an. Okay, an. So, OA nga pagka na siya ha. An. So, you have always to make sure that you pronounce the word correctly in not slang, but regular American English. And apple. Okay, although there is double P, isa lang siya ka P, kaya dili man siya double P pag pronounce. Dili siya apple. It's apple lang siya. So, it's only one P. So there is a schwa. This is a schwa, day. If you notice, I use the D, regular D, and for the A sound, I use this diphthong EI for A sound. Okay? Then keeps. This is a strong or short E, so I used the bigger one. And then for the keeps, pwede po siya small I depending on how how you pronounce the word. Or basically, you have just to follow what is the sound, regular sound for the words in this English. Pwede na po kung kung malisdan bitaw mo mag-transcribe of longer sentences, you can search for the transcription of each of these words, and then you put them together and then make sure that they sounded right once you pronounce everything all together. Okay, so doctor, doctor, dili siya doctor, doctor, with that slight sound of laway, doctor, and the schwa, K. So there is no symbol for the C consonant in transcription, so it's always K, T, doctor, doctor. As you can see, dili siya doctor. Dita Bisaya dari, doctor, doctor. So it's like there's no vowel between T and R, so we use the schwa. And then away, away, away. So there's not, if you notice, ragwalay sound in pronouncing the word away. So because that is actually a schwa there. And then W, and then for the sound A, just like they, we use the diphthong EI. Okay? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very easy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Easy na lang.
Easy na lang. Okay. Well, I totally understand that some of you might have a hard time transcribing, but we have to practice over time. Now, especially that we're English teachers. Oo. Kay kuan man good, most likely we're not perfect man good. No, some of us might mispronounce a word, or some of us. I actually realized nga sayop ko mag-pronounce of the word corpse last year lang. Katong C-O-R-P-S nga course di siya, dili di siya corpse. So when I was working in call center, we always use the word corpse, and then murag ma-misinterpret dito siya sa among client kay nga patay corpse patay. Course di siya means to say a group of something. Corpse ba? Or tawag ka ng marine course, ano bitaw? Marine ka ng battalion of marine ba? Ana siya ba? So ma-mispronounce or misinterpret nila. So so it's very important that we know how to pronounce a word through transcribing. So even if some people think that transcription is a very labad sa ulo, but it actually is very helpful, especially for us English teachers. Especially for us English teachers. Okay? Because that's how it's actually helped me a lot. While I'm working now in 5-1 Talk, I'm teaching small Chinese students to pronounce certain words. It helps me a lot. For example, how to open their mouth correctly, how to visualize a sound. For example, away. Away man na sila, away, away, away. You pronounce it away or away. Kana bang word mo actionan po nimo siya para madala niya ang sound sa movement sa iyang mouth o sa iyang body para ma-visualize niya, and at the same time ma-visualize niya ang sound and ma-pronounce niya properly ang sound or ang word. Away, away man na sila, away. If you pronounce it with the mouth, with the projection of your mouth, away, then they would get the pronunciation correctly. So transcription and phonetics has a big help, actually, very, very big help for us English teachers. Okay? Questions? You can open your camera now. Everybody? Everyone? Hello there? Okay, wala na? Okay pa, so all right? Okay. All right, okay na lang, ma'am.
I'm included sa prelim.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Na.
Okay, so all right, so before we go to the prelim, let's go first with our quiz. So I provided a quiz for you guys. It's not all multiple choice, but I think those are the identification. You just have to simply provide the correct English word or English sentence or English phrase for the transcription. The transcription is already provided. You just have to write the correct English word. While in your assignment, that's where you are going to do your transcription. So since transcription is very hard to do on cell phones, especially on cell phones or a laptop or computers, you can write the transcription on a paper, take a picture of it, and then place it in the assignment as your submission. Okay?
Yes,
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you can write it in a paper,
Yes,
clean
ma'am.
paper. Taro nga pag picture ha, kanang pag sama pag picture nimo sa imong profile ba? Ana-ana siya. One by one ba? Warag one by one nga picture ba? Oo, warag one by one nga picture nga. Plaster jud kay yang now makita jud iyang kuan. Iyang pagkatawo, charot. Yeah. Maklaro siya ha, kanang dili maglabad akong ulo binasa. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Any questions so far?
So far.
Wala na? So far, wala. None so far. Okay. All right. For reminders lang that we are on lecture 6, right? So we only have lecture 7 and 8. So that's next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then the week after that, lecture 9 will be our prelim. Yes, prelim na. Yay! Okay. Compared to compared to summer, ang burden sa isa ka subject is just 9 units lang, and it's lesser, but the load or the number of subjects is many man. So I think the burden is still the same, only that gamay lang tagtunanan sa isa ka subject. So laban lang kita, no? Okay, just make sure to always review, guys. It's very important to review, and really online class is self-study, so we can't do anything but rely on what we have. So laban sa ridon lang kita, rexidol mga unsa dihang mga labad sa ulo, no? Oo. So some of you might wonder nganong mag-strong si ma'am if you're friends with me on Facebook, mag-strong jud ko na academic freeze and kana bitong mag-post ka kanang wala na learning, chuchu, magpasa na lang requirements. That's because especially for college students like you guys, you're expected to do everything on your own. That's why we are called instructors. Instructors, galimi instructors, because we're here to instruct you what to do, what to learn, guide you what to do, not necessarily teach you or professors profess everything to you guys, because on your level right now, you're expected to learn on your own, study on your own, with a guide, with the help of your teachers, because that's what college students are supposed to do. So sinabtanay lang ta, because I've been there. Really, we do understand your situation right now. We're not ranting as well, because just because we're teachers and wala mawad aming trabaho pag mag-academic freeze, but really it's anim good siya. I've experienced that. I've been through a lot, especially for me as an AB English major. We had to read a lot good siya. Imagine we have to read 13 novels for a term exam. 13 novels. In one night, we have to review that everything for the exam pag-ugma. Kahilak lagi oy. And the exam is not just multiple choice, identification, dili nga na siya. Essay analysis pag yun siya nga exam. So imagine, asa man mi ipotron. Diba? So, dili gyud makaingon ng teacher nga kanang may man mo ana, dili gyud siya ingon ana, because we've been there too and we know how it feels. That's why we're doing everything like this one. Although it's hard, it's difficult, we're doing everything we can just to lessen the burden for both sides, students and teachers alike. Okay, so laban lang kita, laban lang. Fighting.
Laban, Japan.
Laban Japan. All right, okay.
Laban sa ridon.
Okay. Any more questions, everyone?
Until when open ang quiz, ma'am?
Until next meeting, and until next meeting, I think I open it until next meeting. Just try to look. Let me see. It's open until next meeting siya, Tuesday. Oo. Oo, para kuan. Tapos pag may magbad gateway, gali relax lang, chill. No? Makasabot ra gyud na kay kung ikaw nagbad
attendance.
kung ikaw nagbad gateway, imuha pong maestra ga bad gateway pod. No, may risi. Charot. Oo. Bitaw, the attendance is available until 12 p.m. today. 12 p.m., 12 noon. 12 in the afternoon. So you can still make apas, because I totally understand nga, or routine na sa Moodle nga mag-crash at every 9 or 8 a.m. in the morning. Mag-bad gateway good siya every time. No, so
Anad na lang dyan. Bad kaayo.
anad-anad na lang gid sa dili na ta matingala. No, so
I-adjust.
oo. Nga na gid siya. Nga na ang mga life sa mga third world countries like Philippines. Sarap. Bitaw ay. But if we can make it better, then we can. So the very thing that we can make it better is to be patient, be kind, be understanding. Okay, we are just on wala pa taga 1 month sa first semester's online class. So it will get worse. Mind you, it will get worse sooner or later. We just have to be patient, understanding, and open-minded. Open-minded ka ba? Okay. So we have to be that. Okay? Kani sulod man ta ani. So laban. Fighting.
Fighting.
Adjo, fighting. Okay.
Fighting.
Wala na pangutana?
Naman.
Wala na so
naman.
far. Okay, thank you so much everybody for coming here today. I hope you learned something, reviewed something, and if you have questions, do not hesitate to PM me. Just provide screenshots so I could understand right away your problems or concerns are, because pag mo ka ma'am, kuan. Tapos mawala na din ko asa na siya nga kuan. Kaya daghan kay kuan sa kalibutan, no? So I have also other classes, and once you inquire something, please make sure that it's complete and clear para ma-address din nato ang concern or ang problem. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So that's it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. Always take care. Always smile and be positive. Not sa COVID, but be positive in life. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.